Hey there, welcome to another board game playthrough. Today, four of us are going to give Red Rising a go. I had no idea when playing this that I'd actually read the book quite a while back. That might say something about the theme, but it was a good fun game. I left the rules in this because Russ did a cracking job. If you wish to skip those, just look at the timestamps. Otherwise, please forgive any mistakes we made and enjoy.
Imagine it as gin rummy on steroids is how I tell people. And in brief, tell you how the final scoring works because that kind of frames the whole game. You're going to have a hand to start the game with 5 cards. Now, this deck, every single card is unique. There are no duplicates. All right? And a card consists of a name up the top. If I go too fast for anyone, do stop me. Ben, because I know you might have to jump out. If you need me to pause the teach, just say, Russ, stop the teach for a sec.
Yeah, will do. You'll probably hear some crying. That'll be the cue.
Yeah, no worries.
Will it be you, Ben, that's crying?
Yeah.
Well, he's a new parent to a 1-year-old, so it will absolutely be Ben that's crying. So yeah, that's the card's name. Everyone's got a unique name. And up in the top left is its core victory points value. That is how many points you'll score if that card is in your hand at the end of the game. So you'll start with 5 cards, and you'll end with 5 or more cards, probably. And the first step of scoring is you score your hand. So yeah, name victory points. This ability here we'll get to later. It's called the deploy ability, and that's part of gameplay. But the bottom of the card is the victory points modifier. So when looking at a card's score at the end of the game, at a glance, you can tell up in the top corner what you'll score. But at the bottom, you see this guy, Arliss, for example. He'll score an additional 25 points if your hand has got no golds in it. And a gold, these 2 cards are gold. Can you see under their name, you've got a colour and a roll?
Yeah, and generally the colour of the card is also the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So if this were your hand, Arliss would score 10, so you've done a really bad job. But if you somehow got rid of these and had 2 non-golds, Arliss would score 35.
Yeah.
It is that simple. This girl here, Calliope, she just wants to be with a specific character called the Jackal.
Yeah.
And you might think that's very hard, but there's quite a number of characters in this game that count for any character at the end of the game sort of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
But that's it in a nutshell. And they're roughly themed. So like all of the greens are your techie people. The golds are the elites, if you care about theme. The pinks are like your artists and whores and stuff like that. And so on and so forth. So anyway, we're all going to have a hand of 5 cards.
Yep.
And on our turn, and also on the board, there's going to be some cards at these locations, which I'll just do like this. You should always stack these cards so you can see every card's name and colour, but you can only see the topmost card's full kind of effect.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Now, on your turn, you're going to do one of 2 things, and it's on your player aid in front of you. In fact, it's on the other side, I believe. So if you flip it.
Yeah, okay.
So you're going to lead, or you're going to scout. Leading is the most common action, so I'll talk you through that. Now, to lead, you're simply going to take a card from your hand and deploy it to one of the 4 locations on the board. Yeah?
Yeah, covering the other one up, effectively.
Covering the other one up. It becomes the top card of the stack. So let's say we deployed this card here. At this point, this is where the game becomes a bit like a worker placement, because the action the ability you trigger is its deploy ability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're effectively giving up the points to do the thing.
Yeah.
Okay? And in this case, don't worry about what it does yet. This lets you take the sovereign token, which is this, and it's going to pass around the table. There's only one of it, and we're all going to have it at some point or another. After you have deployed a character, you can then take the top card of any stack you didn't deploy to. So this is where the handcrafting comes in.
Yep.
So you might take a card for its ability later on, or you might take a card because it'll score you mega points in your hand.
Yep.
Yeah, so I might place Bone Riders, gain the Sovereign token because that's its deployability, and then I might take Ragnar.
Yeah.
Now, this is the key thing with this game. When you place a card, you get something, and when you take a card, you get something. So in this game, when you place a card, you get the deployability, and when you take the card, you gain the location ability.
Yeah, Jupiter, Mars, Lunar, Institute, yeah.
So let's talk about what they are. The Jupiter one is dead simple. It's got a spaceship on it. Every time you take a card from Jupiter, you take your coloured ship on this fleet track and you advance it 1 space. This is an end game scoring thing. So if you manage to get the ship to the end of the track, at the end of the game, you'll score 43 points.
Yeah.
Just leave mine there, it's fine.
Yeah. We don't have this one in the game, so I'll move that one out of the way, I guess.
Yeah, get rid of it. So we all start on 0, and every time you take a card from Jupiter, you will advance on the fleet track. That's nice and simple, right?
Yeah.
Mars. Every time you take a card from Mars, you'll take one of these helium crystals and put it in your supply in front of you.
Yep.
So anywhere you like. And at the end of the game, helium is worth 3 victory points per helium.
Yep.
So every time you take a card from Mars, you're effectively gaining yourself 3 victory points.
Yep.
Should you take a card from Luna, you will take the Sovereign token. And I'll talk about that more in detail in a second. And should you take a card from the Institute, you'll notice you all have a stack of 10 cubes in front of you. This is the area control portion of the game. Every time you take a card from the Institute, you place one of your cubes into this box up here.
Yep.
At the end of the game, whoever has the most cubes in the Institute, or tied for the most, will score 4 victory points per cube.
Yep.
So if you get all 10 cubes in, and you have the most, you'll get 40 points.
Yep.
Whoever's second will score 2 points per cube, and every other player will score 1 point per cube.
Yep.
Ties are friendly. So if there's a tie for first, both players get the 4 points, and then we go down to straight to third for 1 point.
Yeah, you skip. Yeah, okay.
And then finally, there's attacks. So remember I said you start with 5 cards, and you're going to play a card, take a card. There are situations in this game where you could end up with more than 5 cards in your hand, and you do score every card in your hand, so it's, that's a very powerful thing to do. However, every card in your hand over 7 is worth minus 10 points.
So your 8th card.
Yeah, so your 8th or more is worth minus 10 points per card over 7.
Which you may not care about if you actually get more of the card. Anyway.
Exactly. If every single card in your hand is scoring 40 points, then you won't care.
Yeah.
That's the game in a nutshell. So let's talk about this Sovereign token. Everyone's going to get dealt an asymmetric power. There are 6 of them. I'll just bring them all out so you can see them. Whenever you gain the Sovereign token in this game, you're going to activate your house's asymmetrical power.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you discover them as you get them, but they're pretty simple. Jupiter says, whenever you gain a Sovereign token, even if you already have it, by the way, that's common to all of them, advance once on the fleet track.
Right.
Mars gives you helium. This gives you influence, and the other 3 are a bit more complicated.
Okay.
That's it. Well, what are the endgame triggers? The endgame triggers in this game, think of the rule of 7. When we have at least 1 player who is on space 7 or more on the fleet track, and at least 1 player with 7 cubes in the Institute, and at least 1 player with 7 helium, that's the last round.
Okay.
As soon as that's true, that becomes the last round. And we play around to whoever has the first player marker, then we score up.
Yeah. So you've got to hit the 3 7s.
Yeah, but that's between all 4 of us.
Yes. So 1 player might get all 4. Oh, 3 of them, sorry, at best.
I was going to say, there is an exception that I did want to cover. If 1 player does 2 of them, that also triggers the end game.
Oh, shit. So 1 player can do 2 7s, or 3.
Yeah, so for example, there could be no cubes in the Institute, but Ben could have 7 fleet and 7 helium to trigger the end game.
Yeah, okay.
Does the way the game ends makes sense?
Yeah.
It's either between the 3 of us, we've got 7, 7, 7, or one of us meets 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, strategically, what I've figured out from a few plays of this game is your hand is very important. And if you're going to score a card in your hand at the end of the game, it should really be scoring at least 30 to 40 points. Cards in your hand scoring like 10 or 20 are pretty much dead cards.
Okay.
We've had point spreads. The last time I played this, actually, with my Friday group, we played it 3 times now. There was a difference of 4 points between the 3 of us. We had a spread of 195 to 191 points because we all took that advice to heart and had a powerful hand to score at the end of the game.
Yeah, okay.
And I will say that there are some really weird stuff in the scoring. I can't go through all of them because there's 121 unique cards. But what I will say is some cards care about color, and color in this game is not the visible color. It's what's there, because there's copper and brown, for example, that look very similar. But don't fall into the trap. A lot of people seem to do this. They'll have a card that cares about brown cards, and they'll pick up all the copper cards because they haven't read that it says copper. Am I making sense?
It says brown.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, just basically read your fucking cards.
Yeah, effectively.
What kind of card churn are we expecting in this game? Is it a bit like my starting hand of 5? It's a bit like, you probably won't care about scoring those because, hey, you're gonna go through like 40 cards by the time the game's over.
Interestingly, I played it twice, and it's 3 times. In 2 of those games, I had an opening hand, and there was a couple of cards that I just cared about for the whole game.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to score them. And in the last time I played this game, which I won, None of my cards were good. I had to craft something better.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things I will point out though, concept wise. Some cards are going to care about cards at locations. For example, I know that there's an obsidian card or a black card that says it scores 5 points for every red in every location. Locations in this game are the 4 locations here.
Yeah, so they want to engineer that they get their reds down on the table then, I guess.
Exactly, out of their hands.
And buried,
onto the table.
so people can't take them, I suppose, as well.
Exactly. And the other concept in this game is the concept of banished. Banished, there's a pile of banished cards, and we'll put them out as the game goes on. Some cards will care about the number of cards in that pile, and some cards will care about there being like no cards in that pile and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
And the other thing to watch out for is you'll sometimes be asked to place a card. When you're asked to place a card, that is not deploying a card.
So you don't trigger the ability yet.
So you do not trigger the ability.
Why is there sort of like things on the side of these cards?
That's actually really, really cool. It's just a reminder. If you look at the bottom, it says 10 points if with an orange. That's a little visual cue.
Oh, okay.
And then that's a little portrait of the specific character he's looking to be paired with.
Oh, right.
Now, do you remember I told you... sorry, let's go back to the actions. When you deploy a card, do you remember I said you could take a card and trigger the location ability?
Mm-hmm.
Well, instead of taking a card, if you don't like the 3 that are available to you, you can take blind from the top of the deck.
Okay.
And if you do that, you roll this dice.
And then you just get a random resource, random benefit.
You'll get a random location benefit, or you'll burn a card, banish a card from one of the stacks, or place a card without deploying it.
Okay.
And then finally, do you remember I said there was 2 things you could do? So instead of leading,
you can scout.
If you are 100% happy with your hand, and this tends to happen towards the end of the game, you can scout instead. And when you scout, you simply take the top card, you deploy it somewhere. No, you don't deploy it. You place it somewhere, but you do, in this case, get the location ability. So you get something.
So you place it in Jupiter and go, I'll have a fleet.
Yeah, sometimes you might just want to bump on the fleet track as well, and your hand is good, so just stick it there.
Yeah, okay.
That's it in a nutshell.
Cool. I'm ready.
Cool. Yeah.
So we actually, it might be easier if I just reload the mod.
Yeah, if you like.
Yeah, so 2 each location. Thank you, whoever's doing that.
It's me.
We won't determine a first player yet because one of the houses is automatically first player. And interestingly, if you get them, I'll explain it if they come out. Actually, I'll just let you know. One of the houses, I think it's called Apollo. They have no unique rule. But what they have is they always start first, and also they get an additional bonus turn at the end of the game.
Oh, okay.
Which is interesting in itself. So what I'm going to get everyone to do is draw a house tile from the bag. What colour am I? Red.
Oh, I got Dan's Jupiter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Unless it matters to you.
No. Dan wins every day.
Interestingly, Ben got House Apollo.
So I'm taking the first and last turn.
You are indeed. And when it says last turn, it does mean you get an additional turn on top of everybody else.
Yeah. So the turns are completely balanced. So you're first player, and therefore you'll have a double last turn. No, you won't have a double last turn. Sorry, you'll
how it works is
Dan will have the last, round, and then you'll have a +1.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So I'll net 1 more turn than everyone.
Which is really interesting because what Apollo tends to do, or what the last player tends to do, is they tend to take an action that nabs the sovereign token. Because I forgot to mention, whoever's holding the sovereign token at the end of the game gets 10 points.
Yeah.
See, and my special abilities around taking the sovereign token, so that makes sense.
All of us is around taking the sovereign token. What happens to you when you get it? Actually,
I reveal and place and not deploy the top card of the deck on any location.
Nice. So mine is I gain a helium whenever I gain the sovereign token. Nice and simple.
And mine is advancing on the fleet track.
And Dan Glass gets an influence on the Institute. I think he's gone. Has he gone somewhere?
Dan?
I'm just eating a cream egg.
Oh, you bitch.
You tubby bastard.
All right. We're good to go. So shall I hover over the deck and just hit 5, yeah?
Everyone draw 5 cards.
Do that slowly. Yeah.
Don't draw 55 cards. What I tend to find with people with this game is they tend to kind of say that there's an awful lot of words, but really and truly, it's just the deployability you need to care about right now. The bottom card. Oh, sorry. Some of the cards at the bottom, can I just draw your attention up here?
Mm-hmm.
Have this symbol. And it's simply a reminder that something will happen before we do final scoring with that card.
Okay.
Like I'll let you know
Okay,
for
yeah.
free. There's a card in my hand that literally has that symbol, and it says you may treat this card as having the same name as any specific character. And it's just a little reminder.
Which means if a card's looking for some dude, you can be like, well, he's that dude. He's that dude.
Yeah, he's that dude. He's that dude.
Okay.
Do you want to turn on turns, Dan, as well, or?
Yeah, we'll use turns.
Welcome back to the world of gaming, Ben.
It's exciting.
So Ben is first. Then it's going to be. I need to skip empty hands, I think, as well. Yeah. Then it's going to be red.
We can delete yellow,
Green.
can't we?
Yeah, actually, if you delete yellow, that might. Yeah, I'll probably sort it out. Yeah, so Ben, if you look at the top middle of the screen there, you've got a pass turn button. So when you've done your turn, click the button.
Oh yeah, I see my button. Right. That just means I've got to work out what a good first play is.
Yeah, so again, I'll just,
do we start here, right? Or on zero?
on zero.
On zero, okay.
What I'll say for everyone, just while we're getting our bearings, is you're basically trying to craft an endgame scoring hand, right? If you forget what the scoring is, it's on this score pad up here. So it's your hand, it's the fleet track, 3 points for helium, 10 points for the sovereign token if you happen to have it, 4, 2, or 1 point each for these cubes. And your cards, you should be looking to try and score at least 30 points for each card, probably 40 if you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so any cards which are never going to score 30 or 40 points, just get rid of them.
Excuse me.
Right, we are.
Oh, see, he's interesting. I still haven't seen all the cards yet.
So I think I'm going to.
I found a card I want to try and score. That's helpful.
So I'm going to lead to the Institute. So I'll put this guy here.
I'll do.
Oh, Tactus is a right bastard.
So you may steal one card from an opponent. They choose it.
Yeah.
If you do, banish Tactus and end your turn. When it says end your turn, does that mean what?
You don't pick up a card. And the reason for that is, as you'll find out, is someone's about to go down to a 4-card hand. And he's going to gain that card. Ben's going to gain that card, go to 5. So should Ben carry on with his turn, he'd end up with a 6-card hand.
Makes sense.
Really unfair. Which is why there's this end your turn concept.
You
So
just
do I, if I do
trigger.
that, do I still place a token in the Institute?
No, for placing in the Institute, you do not. You only gain the deployability.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
It's where you take from where you gain the location ability.
Right,
so
okay, there we
you
go.
definitely want to deploy to the Institute.
In that case, I don't think I care where I deploy to, so I'll leave it in the Institute. Oh, no, because I don't want to encourage people to go there if I care about the Institute. So instead, I will deploy to. What was the bonus for going to Luna? Sorry,
there's none because you only get the bonus if you pull a card from the board.
So I'm thinking about the bonus I'm giving somebody for taking.
Oh, right,
Doesn't-
okay. The bonus that someone gets from Luna is they take the sovereign token.
Yeah. I suppose it doesn't actually matter though because he's about to be banished anyway. So
Yeah,
deploying
nobody's going to trigger this except for you. Going to steal a card and end your turn.
And
You don't
I'm
have
going
to steal a card though.
I'm afraid I am going to steal a card. Though. I'm going to steal it from Dan. I'm afraid.
Dan, he's talking to you.
He's talking to you, Dan.
I'm stealing Dan. Oh, you taught me how to use play it, so I'm stealing a card kit.
Yeah, whatever.
I like you, Ben.
You can
I
have,
like you,
you
Ben.
can have this one because I do not like that card.
There we go.
I like the cut of your jip.
Okay, so
I did it for you, Dan.
that's great.
And then he gets banished.
Yeah. Super happy, fun times. And then click.
Doesn't sound sad at all.
And then click end turn.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of dickery in this game, as you've seen from the very first turn.
Yes. Yeah, you fuck.
All right. Oh, that's interesting.
What is?
Nothing.
I've got some concepts here that cares about the bottom card of a location. The bottom card of a location, I know it's odd, is that one.
Whoa, it's the one at the bottom.
It is the one at the bottom of the stack. It's just because we found them out, yeah. All right, so I definitely want to score this. Sorry, there's a lot to think about, really, isn't there?
Nah, just play cards until you see a combo, and then be like, "Oh, I'm going to go for a score there."
See, none of my cards do anything at the minute. Yeah, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. I'm in for that. I'm in for that noise. Okay. I'm gonna go and deploy the artisan chief to Mars. It's good. Not gonna do anything.
Chef.
Chef.
The artisan chef. The artisan
gonna-
chief, yeah.
He's not going to do anything because I couldn't find a goal to put on top of. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take Arliss into my hand. And because I took from Jupiter, I will advance once in the fleet track.
Get off my fleet track. Right.
I did it specifically because it's your fleet track. I have no idea.
I don't have that. Red, all that. Okay, I think I'll play this one then. Let me just check where I'm going to go. Okay, so
This is based on a series of books, by the way.
I think I'm going to play the Mod Job. If deployed directly on top of a red or a brown, deploy that card to another location.
Oh, and that is deploy, so you will gain the ability.
Yeah, so I'm now looking at the red or brown.
But don't forget, Dan, that you can't take any card from any locations you've deployed to.
Yes, that's fine. So it's so each opponent must reveal a red if they can't lose a helium. Okay, there's no point in that. So I'm going to deploy it on top of this guy then. Which says, if deployed on top of a red or brown, deploy that card to another location. Then I'll deploy that one onto that gold then.
Oh, you bastard.
If deployed on top of a gold, move that gold to another location and then place an influence in the Institute.
Yeah. No, you're not deploying this gold, so you can take it if you place it to a location you haven't deployed to.
Gain the bottom card of this. Yeah, sure. I will take this card then, and then I will place it. I'll place it on the Institute, I guess. Yeah.
Yep. Now this art.
I need to gain an influence for that, right?
Yeah.
So I'll do that. That's that, isn't it?
That's that.
And then I take a card.
So it could be from blind or one of these two.
No, that was a place that. Yeah. So that triggered that, then I triggered that to place that there, so that's done. And now I can take a card, which can be this one or this one.
Or blind.
I'll take this red one. And then because I take Luna, I take that.
Yep.
And then I trigger my Jupiter, which is to go there.
Bingo. You figured it out. We can stop now. We know how to play.
Okay, great.
Let's all go. I was going to say go home, but that's where we are.
Yeah. What a turn, ladies and gents.
I can't believe your first turn's an extremely Dan Thorpe turn.
He does take the thorpiest of Thorpe's turns.
I am going to play...
Now, this isn't a typical Dan Glass turn because he's already going.
Rourke. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen.
I'll do it. I'll fix it.
Okay, so I have to look at an opponent's hand, name a card, then randomly select a card from their hand. If the named card is banished, Dan Thorpe.
So what does it do?
He looks at your hand, and then he names a card, and then you randomly reveal a card, and if it's a named card, it's gone.
Oh, okay, right.
It makes sense if it's you, because there's a higher chance of it working.
All right. So what I'll do
Are we just going to get Dan down to 0 card hand?
I'll place...
That's the plan.
I'll put that there. I'll then set that to be blue.
Oh my god,
and then I'll
so much effort, Thorpe.
My cards in it. Some tokens. I can't see those now, so you can now see them, right?
All right, so I will name a card.
Yeah.
And they probably can see it. I think the bottom is sticking out.
No, I can't see anything.
I can't see anything.
I can't see.
You want to name the one that's going to score the most points, obviously. And I hope we hit.
I need you to drag those cards back to my hand though, because I've lost visibility of them.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I made a blue box.
So what we did when we played with my group is we just dragged them out face down, and the other guy peeked at them.
That was probably easier, but I don't really like the peek mechanics. You can only see one thing at a time.
Oh, okay, fair dues.
Okay, I know who I'm going to pick.
Well, go on then.
There you go, Dan.
That.
Oh no, they went into my hand.
Yeah, that's because you did the wrong thing. Yep, this is it. All right, what's the name of it?
For some reason, it was hanging out up here.
Artificer.
Right, so let me select my cards and hit R a few times. And then you can tap one of them. Okay, go tap one of them. That's not the Artificer.
All right, so then the card says, if you select the name card, banish it and banish Rourke. Fail to do so. That's the card I placed. I'll take Victra.
Which gives you
a cube in the Institute.
Well done. This game's supposed to play in about an hour.
Yeah.
In case anyone's interested in playtime.
Right. What are we doing?
Yeah. So thanks for that, Dan.
It's
I
fine,
also
nothing happened.
appreciated Dan Glass's turn. I thought it was great.
Nothing happened. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, so I am going to take from. I'm going to take this politician from the institute.
You
So I'll play it in my hand.
place first.
Place
I'll place
first.
first. Sorry. Right.
Yeah.
And therefore you can't place there. Otherwise you
Yeah,
block the
I'll place
card.
there. So placing. I will stick
All right. So
that piece of shite that
That's the one I gave you.
Dan gave me.
and you have
There
no
we go.
influence. It's not going to do anything, but that's fine.
And what's my ability if I take the sovereign card?
That's only if you pull from Luna that you get that.
Okay, place that on Jupiter.
Right. Okay, so you may lose one. Yep, doesn't do anything then. So then you can take any one of these other 3 cards or top deck.
I'll take that one.
That then deploys a cube into the institute. Wonderful times.
End turn.
Fandabidozy. I definitely want to score that one. So that's staying in my hand. Why do my cards do nothing with what's in play?
Sad for you.
That's fucking stupid. I hate it. All right. So instead, I think I want to get Roke, because I want to snipe a card out of Danthos.
Fuck off.
You had some good ones.
Okay, I'm going to play the Investor
That's all debatable.
It's not. They were good.
to the Institute.
Choose a colour other than silver. Gain a helium for each card of that colour at this location.
I'll choose Obsidian, obviously, and gain a helium.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take Roke from Luna.
Yep.
And that's going to give me the Sovereign token and trigger my ability, which gives me another helium.
Ooh.
And also gives me the ability to attack someone's hand. Just saying.
What?
I took your Roke.
Oh, Rogue. Yeah. Sorry. I thought.
What I like about this
ability.
game is that when you place a worker, an action, you're giving that action to your opponents as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it doesn't work.
Okay. I'm going to play Mickey the Carver. I'm going to place it.
Oh, right.
I'm going to cover up that helium one, I think.
Are you going to do the thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to cover up that helium one. So you may banish a red from your hand. Red.
Goodbye,
if you
EO.
do, reveal cards from the deck until you find a gold, gain it, and place the revealed cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. So, not a gold, not a gold, not a gold. Gold. Nope, that's yellow. There we go. Not going to bother reading it yet. Now, place the other revealed cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. I don't know what any of these are, so I'm just going to simply do this.
Yeah.
Do
Didn't
this.
matter that you knew.
Do this, and then put them there. There you go. That's the order I chose to put them in. Okay, that card has then been triggered, and I will now take... I'm going to take Mod Job, and therefore get a helium. That's 3 helium.
Don't be taking 3 helium, you fucking pikey.
Done.
I wonder what those two played.
I'm going to play...
Hallertau.
Huh.
That's too farmery for me.
I'm going to play Codebreaker over here.
I like Codebreaker's scoring, actually.
Yeah, I can't be arsed tracking that. That's going to give me a headache. So, reveal the bottom card of the deck. So can we? Is it easy to get the bottom card of the
Just
deck?
press flip.
Yeah, you just have to F it. There you go.
All right, okay. If it's a gold or silver, leave it. Otherwise, gain it. And then banish unless you deployed it on top of a gold or silver. No, it got banished.
Now that's interesting because that doesn't say end the turn. So
Yeah, so I get to draw another card.
Dan Glass is going to go up to 6 cards.
Yeah.
And because I placed on Mars, I don't get this option now, do I? I can't take from Mars.
You can't take from any location you deployed to.
Yeah. You know, this CEO one says you may regress once on the fleet track.
Yeah.
Do
you
I have to have advanced on the fleet track?
You do have to have advanced.
What a stupid question.
What a stupid question.
What a stupid
Just
ass question.
double
mate.
checking.
It says you may regress, and because you can't regress, you're going to choose not to regress.
Right,
I feel
that
very
makes
silly.
sense. That makes plenty of sense.
You're a fucking software developer. You should know that.
I don't know the rules of the game.
Oh, sorry for my bad teach, senpai. Oh, we've been charged for Kickstarter, it seems, for Everdell.
Oh, okay.
It's finished. I don't know if we've been charged yet.
Usually.
I did not pay for any extras. I just paid the $99.
Yeah. There was a bit too many add-on type things I didn't care for.
Yeah, I'll be happy with the big box and the 2 expansions. So. They look quite unobtrusive, those expansions as well.
I was hoping they'd allow you to get the collector's pieces.
Yeah, they
from the-
specifically say at the bottom that they're not, though, which is really annoying.
You took from...
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Right. Okay, cool. Ben.
Okay. That's very annoying.
Yeah, your faces.
I don't know if his face is annoying. I haven't seen it.
No, it's actually very
It's
pleasing.
quite annoying.
It can't be as annoying as a thought face.
Okay.
I've got a Mr. Bean face.
I'm going to deploy,
Is that your sex face name?
this chap to the Institute.
It is the diplomat.
Diplomats.
You-
You and opponent may place an influence in the institute. Oh, nice.
Having nabbed a card of him earlier, I'll let Thorpe deploy.
Oh, I was going to say I've not got a cube.
Yeah.
I've not got a cube there
Fuck
yet.
you,
Dan.
Russ.
Come on.
You've got double helium.
Someone's king making.
There we go. And I'm going to take this Ragnar chap.
Ooh.
That gives you a helium.
Ha!
Who just hopped?
The Ash Lord.
He's hopping at the Ash Lord.
Banish all blues from location.
The thing is, though, look at his scoring at the bottom. He scores 5 points for each banished blue.
Yeah, but you have to you have to have a combo to get him back. Then
Well, you have to have 2 blues there to get him back.
Yeah, or if somehow, say if we noticed there was 4 banished blues in there, you'd be like, well, that's 45 points. That'll be...
Oh yeah. Okay. Russ, your turn.
Yeah. You done your turn, Ben?
Oh, did you?
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
you did.
I
Oh,
pressed
so
the
did you advance on Mars? Yeah, you got your helium. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so... I think that's worth doing, actually.
Seems like a fairly light and quite interactive card play game at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
I quite like it. I do quite like it. I liked it more when I realised there was actually PvP.
Yeah.
The only thing is I struggle to know what to do on my turns at the minute. So what-
I'm having that problem right now, yeah.
So, so I sort of need to do that. Yeah, I think I want to do that too. All right, okay, fine. Let's attack someone's hand.
Oh, rogue. Dan's got
Quick
6
rogue.
cards.
But that means
I
I'm
won't
less
in a
likely
minute.
to
I'm going to
hit.
be getting rid of them, so I won't worry about that because I picked up the Mickey the Carver, didn't I, to banish a red? So get Thorpe.
I'm going to be a little bit mean to Ben actually because he's got a 5-card hand. You're harder to hit, and I feel like we've already taken 40 points off Dan because he's a card down.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you hit,
Right.
you got to balance the scores out, right?
We were planning on getting Thorpe to 0
Oh,
cards
Ben,
in hand. How are we going to do that if you don't do this?
Don't do that, Ben. Do it a different way. Do it the way Russ said. So select them all and hit F to flip them so they're face down.
Okay.
I'll get rid of this box. Don't worry about the box.
Cool.
Yes.
So select all my hand.
F it. Ooh, no, hit F1 to go back to
Just going to get a
hand
drink, guys. Be right back.
Sure thing.
Are you on hand mode? Yeah.
I've done my hand mode. I've currently got my hand selected.
Fine. Okay. Select the whole hand. Flip them. Drag them all out.
Nice.
Done. And now
Oh, yeah.
and now he can look at them.
All right, so
I was
you've
trying to be
got-
a bit clever, and then I realised this is obviously easier.
I wonder which one you're trying to score. Oh, interesting.
Oh, interesting, he says.
He's got an interesting hand, to be fair.
It's missing some key components.
Yeah. Let's. That's an easy one to score, I think. And I think, okay, here's what I'm going to do. So take your hand back,
Okay.
then flip them so you can see them, and then randomize them. So I think you can do this. Can you, Dan? Can you just hit R a bunch?
Yeah, so with them all selected, no, you've got it a little bit wrong there. Let go, stop doing whatever you're doing there. Let go of them. No, completely let go. Now drag a box back around them to make sure you've got like a yellow highlight around the whole lot.
Yeah.
And then just hit the letter R. Done. That's it.
Okay, yeah.
And now Russell tap one.
So what I'll do instead is, I'm going to say Lysander.
Okay, now you tag a card. Or drag it out. So now I think you have to
Lysander.
reveal it, right? Yeah, basically let go. So just drag that one out. It's not Lysander, so it goes back.
Perfect.
Cool.
That's it. That's it.
I'm going to take the diplomat and place my first marker on the institute.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Dad's logic of the 25% on your hand makes sense, but like you've already taken a 40-point hit. I don't know if it's worth attacking your hand.
Well, if you hit me more, then you just basically... It's almost like you give the other guys a better time of competing with your score.
Yeah. So it was one of these two, and I thought good odds on the 5-card hand, so give it a go. Give it a fucking go.
All right, I am going to... If you do injured...
Yeah, now they've collected our players.
I'm not placing any cards. I'm going to scout. So I'm going to reveal the top card and then place it somewhere so I don't get the deploy location.
But you do get the location bonus.
I do gain its location bonus, yeah.
So you're happy with your hand? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I couldn't trigger any of my cards' abilities, so I didn't want to play them.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. I'm going to cover up Rogue because she's annoying me. And I'll take the Lunar thing back, which then advances me on the fleet track. Done. Back to Dan.
Oh, the report is interesting. It lets you go up on cards in your hand.
I didn't read it, actually, yeah.
But it only works for basically me at the minute. Oh, no, it'll work for Ben.
Wow, 26 more points. 9 more points if you have the most helium.
But it's the deployability that's interesting. Oh, he's covered it up.
So you may banish a red from your hand. Oh, it's that one. Yeah. Okay, then he did. So he'll gain until we got a gold. I guess if you're looking for a named card, this is a good opportunity to see it. You know, like, oh, did that card come out? It's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I won't bother holding onto this card that wants it type thing.
All right. Let's go for a cheeky randomization. That's fine.
Now I pick one up, right? Because that doesn't end the turn.
But you can't pick up Mickey the Carver.
That's fine.
He scores 35 points if you do it all. It's not bad.
Which, I mean, there's 2 reds in the banish now, so...
And I get a helium.
Nearly there.
Right, so interesting. This happens a few times. You can't pick up cards from Mars, which is or isn't a bad thing for some people.
But you want helium, don't you?
I can get it with the sovereign token.
Yeah.
What are... So...
I've got like a funky... Basically, one of my opening cards has sort of forced me into a playstyle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what there is available, really, other than what I can see in front of me, I suppose.
I'm going to go for this
Dr. Varani.
Dr. Varani.
Okay, if deployed on Mars, nice timing. Reveal the 2 cards of the deck and place them under this card in any order.
Hang on, that's the whole deck.
Yeah, so just
So just one card. There we go.
And then another one.
Got
Yeah.
tar.
And then you put them underneath in any order you like.
So the group counsellors one I was on about earlier, it's a massive high ticket item, but if you look at his final scoring,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and he also gets rid of banished cards if you place
Mateo.
them.
But he brings banished cards back into the game, which is quite nice.
yeah. I just like that kind of stuff in this game. There's a lot of that going around. Rogue being nice and covered is nice though.
We'll have them at the bottom.
All right, that means it's done that
Then
one.
Mateo.
Sorry, I've got it. And then that one goes back. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then take another card.
Question is, do we want Mickey the Carver?
He's seen some action,
No.
that boy.
We're going to have
seen some shit.
the less excitingly named Investor.
Okay. So that does the Institutes, and then drop a cube up in the Institute again. All right. End your turn, Russ.
So I'm trying to keep these in blitz. Who's blue? Is that Dan Glass?
Yes.
Dan, I might be giving you an influence on the Institute.
Sorry, I didn't reply. I was stuffing my face full of.
That means he
prawn
doesn't
cocktail
care what you were going to do, so you shouldn't pick him.
I had prawn cocktail crisps all up in my face, so I couldn't really talk.
He's so ungrateful for the influence give that you should not
Take
pick
the
him anymore.
influence, Russ. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to cover up the stockbroker. Dan, me and you, Dan Glass, are going to place an influence on the Institute. Keep things nice and fair. But then I'm going to take Helga.
Yeah.
For another cube over there.
All right, on me.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Mod Job over the Diplomat. If deployed on a brown, deploy that card to another location.
Okay, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's a copper. You've done the same this thing I warned you about.
What do you mean?
That's not a brown.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll just hold it back.
Read your fucking card, Stan Thorpe. I remember you saying earlier.
I also remember Dan saying, it's obvious that Russ would just read the fucking cards. And actually, that's the specific example I gave, didn't it? Brown and copper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you
It
gave.
was. Yeah.
Smugly sat there and said, read your fucking cards. OAD.
End your turn.
I think he should just concede and shame.
Or any other. Okay.
I'm right with that.
So it's
I second that.
It's only that one.
I hear the other two are looking for a Halatar opponent anyway. Off with you.
What?
Dan can join them playing Halatar because he shamed himself too much over here.
Sounds like a plan.
Huh. Mars is helium, isn't it? Yeah. If you and any opponent has the exact same amount of influence. Okay. Right, okay, sorry. I will... Where is that one? Fine. I'm going to play the Artificer. You may gain a gold or any other orange from this location if you do end your turn. I'll place it there, and I'll take Rogue.
Oh, you prick.
Nice. Very nice.
Which then means I obviously don't trigger an
No,
ability.
because it's end. Yeah.
Done.
Oh, shit.
You leave my hand alone, Dan Thorpe.
Did you leave mine alone?
I did, actually.
I know.
This is the best time to bully him then when he thinks he's done good. Go around and smack him around the chops.
You can't be throwing the bullying word around.
Oh, that's the point. Yeah, it's a bad word.
Oh, shit. Are you recording this, Dan?
Maybe.
There's a lot of editing to be done. Oh, I like that. You may treat this card as having the same as any specific character title.
Oh, yeah, it's handy. I think all of the oranges have that ability.
Yeah.
Right.
I haven't played it enough to figure it out, but I think there are shortcuts with some of the colours. I think the colours all do thematically somewhat similar things.
All right. I will play Calliope there. It says reveal the top card of the deck, then deploy it face up on another location.
And that is deploy, so you'll get the ability.
Boom. The Gardener. If deployed directly on top of a violet or a pink, move that card to the top of another location and gain
it won't
helium.
trigger, yeah.
Wombo.
So I can't place that over there.
No,
Why not?
because she says you can't. You've got to place it on another location.
It does say another.
Does say
Sorry.
that, yeah.
The rules weren't stopping you. It like the card was basically.
Violet or pink. Okay, so this is then going to go on top of this one. And then I draw a card.
Yep. So you can't take from the. It's just
I'll
ending.
take Luna.
Oh, right, yeah. And then you get...
And then I gain the Sovereign thing.
Which gives
which
you your
lets
ability,
me
which gives you
Pop
an
a
influence.
cube down in there.
My God.
Cool.
Oh, that's going to get you 2 helium, is it?
So I'm going to get myself 2 helium.
I think you've done what Dan did and picked up 3. It's fine. I've got
You
it.
have, yeah.
Oh, I had one already. Oh, right, yeah. Then
Yeah.
I've got 3. That's all good. And then I've got to decide which one of these uninspiring cards I want.
It would have been his dad then. Oh, shit.
So I definitely can't keep that.
We'll take Calliope, I think. And get myself another Institute token.
Russ.
And end my turn.
Yeah, it's my go, innit? I'm just going to put this out of my hand. I've been trying to save it to do something, but to be honest with you, she's just fucking eating up room. Typical woman. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to place Theodora to the Institute.
All right.
She does absolutely nothing. And I'm going to take the Diplomat from Jupiter.
Oh. I think you'll be picking me for that one next time.
Maybe I'll pick Ben because I want him to come back.
I'll play my job on the Gardener.
That is brown.
If deployed on top of a violet or pink. What does mod job do? Yeah. So do this, trigger this. If deployed on pink, move that top card to another location and gain a helium. So I'll now move this one.
All right, so the brown seems to be wanting to move stuff around.
So I can the way I move this to it doesn't lock me out of taking that
No, it does not.
thing, does it? No. But I am locked on Mars and the Institute right now.
Yeah, anyway you deploy to, which is those 2 locations.
Yeah, no problem.
I like how simple this is, to be fair.
Yeah. Just because every card's unique, there's a lot of sort of keeping things in your head, but basically the mechanics
If
are
it's a gold
easy.
or red,
Yeah.
gain it. I can't possibly move it on top of a red or gold. Yeah.
It doesn't matter anyway, you won't be getting her deployability.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
You're
fuck
just moving her.
Yeah.
She can go anywhere.
I will. What is the
You just block
ability?
it. You're blocking something, basically.
I'm going to block the. No, I won't. I'm going to put it there, and then I will take the investor.
Yeah. So interestingly, just so you know, you could have took Theodora because you didn't deploy to Jupiter.
Theodora. Oh right, yeah, fine. Yep,
Just so you know.
that's fine. I did what I wanted to do. I took the I don't know what you call it again, sovereign token.
The sovereign token.
And then I moved up the fleet track again. Done.
You took the 10 points off Dan Glass.
Yeah.
Get him, Dan.
Oh, I'm angry now. Oh.
This game's also quite overproduced to fuck. The cubes are all heavy metal.
Mhm.
That's like a nice metal piece. I wouldn't know though because they've delivered it a day late, so I'm not getting it till tomorrow.
What rolled the dice again?
The dice.
Yeah.
If instead of taking from one of these locations, you can take blind.
Oh,
and if you
can roll
do,
the
you roll
dice.
the
Yeah.
dice.
Okay.
Also, one of the house's sovereign ability is just roll the dice as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
My Friday group tends to roll the dice a lot. They tend to. Oh, I remember why. One of my opponents, 2 of his cards in his hand cared about flooding this board with different colored cards.
So he didn't
just-
want to take from them. Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to keep the cards, and he just kept on placing cards from the top and rolling,
Yeah.
getting the benefit, which wasn't bad. So he was like placing a red and rolling and stuff like that. I actually do not know how to get the Discord notifications to my phone, to be fair.
I mean, mine just work. I didn't do anything weird.
Right. If I didn't like any of my options, you said I could scout, right?
Yeah, you top deck a card and put it somewhere, and that's it, done.
Yeah, and you keep your hand as is. You just
where you put the card is the location you trigger, but you don't get its deploy effect. You just simply place the card somewhere.
Right.
I did that a few turns ago.
That's a lot of points if I can get that. I'm going to keep that in my hand for a bit.
Can't believe I'm sitting at a 4-card hand. Two fives and a 6. It's insane.
Well, you shouldn't have got fucked.
That was bringing me back was your mistake, Dan.
Yeah, I'm never doing it again.
That wasn't that Ben's opening gambit to his first possession back in the year?
Where is that card he played on me? I want it. How do I get that card? Where is it?
It was banished, I think. I think it was the first banished
card. Oh, god damn it.
It banished itself. Somewhere there's a card out there which brings things back from being banished.
Yeah, we saw that somewhere.
This is on you, if anything, Dan, because you said Ben's coming tonight. I was like, okay, sound. Then he fucked you.
Yeah.
Without lube.
What are you doing, Dan? Again? Okay, here we go.
I'm placing this fucking thing here to advance me 1 on the Jupiter fleet track. Then I'm going to take Theodora, which will advance me again on the fleet track.
Yep.
This all sounds wonderful.
Okay.
The packs.
So, with my special Apollo ability, I can, when I take this sovereign token, I reveal and place, not deploy the top card of the deck to any location. Does that mean I get the location bonus?
No, that's just put it somewhere.
No, because it's not deployed.
And then you still get your draw.
But deploying doesn't give you the bonus. I was placing, but no, that's fine. No, it's taking gives you the bonus, isn't it?
Taking the card from a location triggers the bonus. Triggers the location.
Yeah. If we flip this over, it's the second part of lead is what gives you that benefit.
Okay. So in that case, I've no interest in taking from Luna. So Calliope can be deployed there.
Reveal the top card of the deck and deploy it in another location. So you'll trigger this where it goes as well.
Okay. If deployed an institute, reveal the top 2 cards of the deck, place them under this card in any order.
Oh wow. Which you may as well do, right?
That feels quite a good thing to do. So
unless he was after the gardener.
Unless you want the gardener. So this is going to go there, yeah. But
on top of these 2.
Yeah.
Which are quite good.
Yeah, I think I've just checked. It seems all the oranges have the ability to act as anybody else.
Right, yeah.
That's a good shorthand, isn't it? It's a good thing to kind of remember.
Yeah.
There.
That's filling up.
Now I've got to take from either Mars or Jupiter.
Correct. Because you deployed in these 2.
So we will. I mean, I don't really want either of them.
Well, we'll just do it for the ability then.
I'll take this one and I'll get.
I'll advance your fleet track for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gang.
You're going places now.
Yeah, baby.
And end my turn.
What a turn.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just eating up fucking space in my hand. I need to do that. Although,
I'll be right back. The baby's crying.
I'll place Helga here.
Obviously talking about
I'm going to banish the card directly under this one. If it was the only other card in this location, I'm going to gain a helium, which it was.
Nice.
So I'll gain a helium.
Oh, look.
Oh, did I grab loads? No, just one. Yeah, I noticed that. She was in my hand and then he covered the packs and I was like, you know what? I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked. If this was clear when it got back round to me, I would have probably kept it in my hand and picked up the packs.
Yeah.
However, I am going to take Calliope take the sovereign token. Oh, wait, no. Ignore that. How do I... Yes, I am going to take Calliope. Sorry, take the sovereign token and a helium.
Okay. I'm going to play Roke. Look at the top. So where do I want to place it?
Fucking Roke, man. He's just been a right fucking arsehole.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
I'll place Roke over Mod Job, and then I'm going to choose Russ.
You prick.
Look at your hand. Yeah.
I'm so happy you did that, Thorpe. That is so funny.
He's talking about having a good scoring card, so I want to.
He did say it, didn't he? He let on.
Hold on a second. This is.
He needs to put his box out. You can't do one at a time.
No, this is too hard. So what I'm going to just
You're going
do
to put them all in your hand.
I'm going to draw them. Yeah.
That's age, that is.
Yeah.
I know. He's struggling to remember more than one thing at once. Poor man.
Do you need a hand crossing the street?
Yeah.
Will you help me with my crossword?
You wouldn't mind. I'm only like 2 years behind him.
Yeah, but I bet your back's fine.
My back's fine. I've got other elements. I've got.
Other than being fat, what is it?
I'm not fat anymore. Well, I've put on a bit of weight over lockdown.
You put on some COVID weight, have you?
Yeah, I'm like, what am I now? 12 stone 8? It's not fat.
You're like 4 foot, so that makes you quite wide.
I'm not 4 foot.
You're a leprechaun.
Russ, it's the Pulse
That's
guy.
like a hat.
The what guy?
The Pulse one.
The orange guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. Right, pick one. You didn't get it.
Okay. And now I
I've
pull
got-
a card. I will.
I'm surprised you went for that one.
Well, if I get it, I get an orange. That was all.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have liked to have that card. That's what I thought.
No, you
No,
don't.
because if you get it, it gets banished, Dan. So you don't get it. It just fucks it off with someone else's hand.
Yeah, you're supposed to just
Oh,
pick
that's
whatever's
fine.
going to score me the most points.
Yeah,
I thought
it
you'd
looked
go
like
for
it was it looked like it was some good points. If I'm honest, I'm going to take the packs. So I get the institute, and then I advance on the fleet track. I'm just triggering my Jupiter ability.
Somebody cover Helga. Get her covered.
I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it also advances the fleet track, and I like the fleet track.
Yeah. So I've
Why
got
did
a
it
plan
advance
for
the fleet
how to
track?
You got a plan for Helga, nice.
Why did it advance the fleet track?
Oh no, the packs does.
Yeah, only if you deploy it.
Yeah, that's where it's going to go.
He advanced the fleet track because he took a card from Luna, which gave him the sovereign token.
Right,
which triggered his house card.
right, okay, thank you.
I'll explain it to the millennial. Don't worry.
Oh, that's the
Appreciate
bit
it.
he was on about. Yeah.
I'll put Theodora down there.
Oh no, Helga!
Oh,
You may move the bottom of this card's location on top of this card. If it's got a red, gain it, then end your turn. You doing that?
No. Then I'm going to take Rourke
From
well,
Mars and gain myself a helium.
Yeah.
Nice.
that's very upsetting.
what we'll do, by the way, what I've done with my other group is whenever any of us triggers one of the end game conditions, just say you've done it. Just say I have got 7. This.
Yeah, I've achieved.
Okay.
Hey Jim, still gay. Anyway,
I'm going to deploy the stockbroker to
you've
Luna.
gotten some mileage out
Okay,
of
so
him.
you may lose 1 influence from the institute.
Oh,
and
that's
you
a different one.
gain 2 helium.
I think what I did also love was Kevin's chili.
All right, there's your. I've given you helium. I gave you 1 too many.
You give me
there's
too many. There we go.
Yeah,
I've
the
never.
chili.
Kevin displayed so much emotion
Take
and
from
passion and like
Institute.
fear.
And that
They
then
did that.
redeploys that
That
one.
puts that back over
That
there.
was absolutely brilliant.
This chili is a big deal.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Yes, it is.
On you, Russ.
It is. Sorry, we're reminiscing about the greatest sitcom of all time. I'll take my turn now.
Tots. Was it Mike's Tots? Whatever it's called.
Oh, Mike's
Scott's Tots.
Scott's Tots.
Scott's Tots.
That is the
Fucking
cringiest thing of
best
all time.
Thing ever. Oh,
Hey,
man,
Mrs. Scott,
I love how
what you gonna
Stanley.
do? What you gonna do? Make our dreams come true. Right,
That laugh.
it's fucking funny, Dan. To be fair,
That's
He
a little bit
promises
like an
five-
Alan Carr laugh.
I think I need to take the stockbroker.
Before Ben uses it again and gets 2 more
No,
helium. I think
because
that's
it's
a good
5
idea.
points per helium, and he's already got 4. So it's a 20. That becomes a 30 point.
Well, it's not that, but
35
I'll
point
be if I pick up the stockbroker, it gets me a helium as well.
card. Oh yeah, God.
That's actually a
Ben.
really nice combo, isn't it? That's a permanent.
Right,
That's just
so
a
I'm
card.
gonna
That's you done.
play. I'm gonna play Calliope.
Calliope.
Yeah, Calliope. Reveal top card of the deck and then deploy it face up on another location. It's
Justice!
Oh,
My
right,
favourite one! My White Knight!
This is what Dan needed. This is it's a blocking card. Oh wait, no, it's just
No, that's
some of them block cards get taken out your hand as well.
all right.
I'll just put it there because I don't. Actually, no, I'll put it on top of my job. And I'm going to take the stockbroker, which gives me the sovereign token, which gives me a helium.
Yeah, nice card.
Exciting.
35 points there.
I will not be deploying him for the rest of the game, just so you all know.
Yeah.
We've got to get it out of his hand.
Yeah.
We've got to get it out of his hand. I've got Rourke. It's fine.
Don't attack me. Attack someone else.
Anything we can do to take cards out of Russ's hand to get make that easier for you.
Stockbroker, go.
Don't show me the cards.
You just got meatballed.
All right. I'm going to play the investor here.
Why say many
I'll
words
choose-
when few do?
I'll choose yellow, so I'll gain 2 helium.
Yeah.
And then I will pull back Mickey the Carver and take the sovereign token, and then trigger a lunar track. As per my
So we
unique
also need to
ability.
keep the investor away from us, right? Otherwise, that's just all the helium going his way.
Yeah, although he's already got the max 5 helium on that other card at least. But
You could also just shush Ben.
Right. Rourke,
Oh god.
Dan Thorpe, show me your hand.
why are you picking me again?
This is just his love for you, I think.
Stop doing that. You're moving all my stuff around.
I moved 1 card. You moved the rest.
No, but somehow the drag got overlapped.
I'm going to put them in a pile. I'm going to search the pile.
Yeah,
I'm going
it
to keep
works.
making new ways to do this until I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah. My hands are. I got a little combo there, but otherwise there's not much going on with my cards, to be honest.
Okay, I've picked Aja. AJA.
All right, hold
Yep.
on.
You could have left it in that pile, to be honest, and I could have
Oh
shuffled that and just draw one.
yeah.
I've got the best method now. We've worked it out.
Yeah, I agree. Go on then, drag a card out. That is Aja.
Fucking boom!
Yeah.
Vanished.
That's Roke banished as well.
Vanished. And then I draw a card. I'll have Calliope.
Great. I'm now down
I'll-
at 3 cards. This is a super fun game.
Oh no. Was that with Octavia?
Super.
Sorry.
Was Adjo with Octavia?
Yes. But
Oh,
Octavia was no good by themselves because I don't have the sovereign token or Lysander.
You do have the sovereign
Yeah,
token.
but not for the end of the game. With Russ having,
Yeah.
with Ben having a +1, I'm not going to be keeping to that. So I
Plus,
needed
I don't
Lysander.
like her. Choose an opponent, they banish one of their cards. You can fuck off, Dan. You're not having that. Actually, you could do that. If you get Dr. Varanye out, you can get 3 people out. Oh no, the group canceller. If you can get the group canceller, you can
Yeah.
get them back.
Yeah. Good.
That's not a massive time sink either. That'll happen very quickly.
Okay.
Do you get them back though, or do they just go on the board?
What?
I was wondering if you get them, if you get them to hand.
Oh no, they go back on the board. What are you-
Yeah. If they go back on the board, there's no point.
I'm going to play the administrator on Mars, which isn't going to do anything.
Mars is full. Sorry.
Mars is
Room.
full.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not full. That doesn't exist. Carry on.
And
You aren't recording this, are you, Dan? I'm being a complete jerk this game.
Yeah, it's been recorded.
Oh no.
I'm going to take.
Russ hasn't
that's
welcomed.
razor
Russ hasn't thanked the
designer.
internet once yet.
I forgot he was recording.
Do that.
Internet, you are the best. Also, if I could take a card out of Dan Thorpe's hand, I would.
Yeah.
Just if in doubt, take a card from down, right?
There is 2 of us.
Not today. There's only one.
Yeah.
I need. Right, so that has to happen. Okay, cool. I am simply going to play the Pulse Armorer to Luna, and I'm going to take Theodora, advancing once on the track.
Oh, you've given him Helga.
Oh, sugar!
Yay, Helga!
But he has to place packs down to take.
It's getting to the part of the
No,
game
because
where
now Octavia is pointless.
I had to get to the third space on this track for a reason known only to me before the game ends. So I thought I'd do it now.
Okay, sure. Thanks for clearing that up.
So we want to aggress you a bit.
If we can, absolutely.
If you can.
I'll play Octavia then. So if you have the Sovereign token, I do gain the bottom card on Luna. I don't even know what it is.
CEO.
Oh, you may regress on the fleet track, right? You don't need to do that. You just hover. You can just hold Alt over the bottom card.
All right.
Oh, by the way, you don't have to deploy her to Luna to get that, do you? By the looks of it.
Gain the bottom card on Luna.
No.
That will happen no matter where you deploy her.
What was it? Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
Plus, you're going to banish her anyway because that's not a gold card if you take Luna's bottom one. So it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's true. But it does matter because it means
If it's
It matters. It does matter for places because you can't draw from there. You're right. Yeah. Excuse me.
So I'm going to gain the bottom card on Luna.
Yeah, which is the CEO.
Yeah.
And you're going to banish Octavia.
Yeah,
it wasn't gold.
She'll get banished. So I gain.
Where
that.
did you deploy her to? Just out of curiosity.
I deployed her to Luna.
Okay.
Okay, and then you take
now
one of the
I'll
three.
take Helga.
4 cards again. Well done, Dan.
Yeah, and I'll go up on the fleet track. Done.
Mine and Ben's hand size has just stayed static, which is quite unusual for this game.
I don't know what Dan's complaining about.
I'll play Calliope over there.
She's been around her.
Yeah, she hasn't. Actually, I'll play it on Mars. Everyone
Mars is
likes
full.
Mars. Oh, I hate when Mars is full. Joppo, the Obsidian Assassin. You may gain Alpha and Neho from this location. If you do, regain. I don't think any of those are out.
No.
No, I think all the obsidians work off each other as well, so it's quite easy just to look for obsidians.
So I'll deploy this dude here.
Right.
I'll take the Pulse Armor, I think. Yeah, I'll take the Pulse Armor.
Which gives
and
you the
then I'll
sovereign marker.
Get the Sovereign token, which lets me put out an Institute cube.
Ah, you've really turned off my fucking diplomat.
Why? What does the diplomat need you to do?
I ain't telling you.
Oh, because you got to have Institute tokens. That's right. Sorry about
Okay, I think again I want to.
We must be at the end of the game. This is my first time playing it at 4, which has made it slightly longer than I normally would expect, actually.
that. I must be near the end of the game.
We must be, yeah.
Well, no one's hit 7 on anything yet. However, I'm on 6 here. There's 2 5s here, and you've got 2 5s here.
Yeah. The 3-player game, I would say, would have been over by now.
Mm.
So I
think 3 would work fine for this as well, because you kind of get your turn obviously a bit quicker, which means you get to maybe grab a card that you were looking for a bit easier.
Yeah, my Friday crew played it twice, and they've loved it twice. Mm-hmm. So I think it's just going to stay in our rotation. It's like an end of night game, because it takes us about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're going to...
And there's some interaction, which helps.
Ragnar.
Fucking Ragnar.
Institute.
Nice.
Gonna banish.
Hang on.
Yeah.
It's the top card of another location.
The top card, not the bottom.
Oh, the top card. Oh.
Do you still want to
You're going to get rid of Calliope? She's been around.
I quite like Calliope. I'm going to go the other way around. I'm going to put him on top of Mars.
Right, so you're going to banish either that one or the Gardener.
Oh, no,
sorry, the other way around. Yeah, or that guy. Yeah.
And I'm going to take the Reporter into my hand, because the Reporter's quite good.
You gain a Sovereign token.
You banished a grey, so you place an influence on the Institute.
Was
that not a grey? Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
No, it was Obsidian.
Oh my god, Dan, just remember the colours.
Just read the fucking card, yeah.
I've taken the Sovereign token, and I reveal and place the top card of the deck.
It's a masseuse, dirty bastard.
It's top card.
I wouldn't mind a sexy massage.
There.
Come to mine afterwards.
Okay.
Actually, put it on the Institute.
Smashing.
End my turn.
Nigel Thornberry, smashing.
Nobody cares.
All right. Who's green? Is that Thor?
Yeah, I'm green.
Okay. I'm going to play the diplomat to Jupiter.
Is it me then, I assume?
Yeah, you and me are going to get a cube each.
Right, done. Thank you.
And I'm going to take Ragnar,
Whoa.
which gives me a helium. I'm on 6 helium.
Right. What card do I want and trigger? Not Luna, that's for sure.
Right.
All right, I'm going to play the CEO.
Fucking CEO, look at her.
You may regress once on the fleet track if you do gain 2 helium.
Are you doing that?
Yeah,
If so,
I'll
I'll
definitely
regress
do that, yeah.
I have regressed you.
Thank you. Can you give me the helium as well?
Nope.
You the man. And now it's worth 18 points for me, yeah.
Just in case it isn't clear, I didn't make it clear, the points at the bottom are in addition to the core value points. Yeah.
I got that, yeah. I will now pull the diplomat and go back up on the lunar track. Done.
Where can you see a lion? Not in Liverpool.
Yeah. I sing that song to my son quite often.
We're of an age, aren't we? Is that one of the first memes? Is that a meme? It's not a meme, is it? It's like a flash video. Is that what you'd call it?
What?
I mean, we didn't have the word meme at the time, did we?
No, we didn't. You don't know that, Dan? Where can you see lions? No. Only in Kenya.
No.
Forget
I
Norway.
do know that. I do know that. I didn't think it was very funny.
It was at the time. Come on.
I remember.
know a song
I think
about-
the funniest flash video at the time was the one where they were shouting about fire the missiles.
I don't know. Salad Fingers was pretty good.
That was good.
But first, I must caress
I don't
this
know what I want
rusty
to
nail.
do.
Cows with Guns. That was another good one. This rulebook is 6 pages long.
That's quite good.
It's long for a Jamey manual.
Well, in fairness, it's 3 pages of rules. 4 pages of rules.
Yeah, it's quite a rules-like game, I think. Even Ben could do it.
Oh.
Very hurtful, Dan. I'm going to come for your hand again.
No! Dan's scoring 6 cards there. Get him.
You've got Ben.
Yeah, but I've only got 2 helium.
We don't
You've
care
got
about the
Dan-
helium. The helium's
You've
only
got
3
Dan coming
points
for you.
each. Those
I've got
cards
2
are-
helium. I've only got 3 fleet, and I'm drawing on cubes. I've really not got that much in any
Nah,
other
bullshit.
regard.
The only way you come back and argue against these things is when you actually do have a lot of points, Dan. That's my lesson learned from your play over many games. If you react, it means you're doing good.
Interesting.
Excuse me.
I'm not normally afraid, though, to say how I'm doing, and it's... Other than the Pax and Helga, it's fucking terrible. So I've got 2 good cards.
Is it? Oh, it's a Dan Glass turn, isn't it? Yeah.
This is Dan last turn, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
really struggling.
Settle in, chaps.
I mean, there's not a lot to do, Dan. You just... Why don't you just go scouting if you don't want to play a card?
It's a really inefficient way to have a
Well,
turn.
no, there is a good way for scouting. It's to trigger Luna or Jupiter, because you otherwise can't unless you scout.
All right, let's scout.
No,
Oh,
it's the whole
that's not
deck.
how we do it.
It's the sponsor.
Ooh, that's a big point
You may
number at the top.
pay 1 helium to pay. Ooh.
Hello.
2 points for each of the influence. Nice.
But you get a bump on Jupiter for doing that, Dan.
I did that, thank you.
Did you get your? Oh, did you do it?
Yes, he did.
Oh, nice.
I'll take it again if you didn't believe me.
Oh, no, I believe you. Maybe.
Right. I'm going to do something controversial, and I think I'm going to give Dan Glass another card.
No,
Resign.
why would you ever?
No, because if I go over 7, I start losing points. That's a smart move.
No, it's not, because he's only at 6. They won't.
It's not. It's Ben's go, and if he wants to give me a card, it might be
It
a
helps.
shit card.
It's a card that only triggers if you have the most helium, and I think we're safe. So
No.
I'm giving him 6 points.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
So
Yeah. So Dan Glass, you gain the reporter.
I gain the top 2 cards of the deck.
Yeah. So stick that in your hand, and
Oh,
you just stick these.
You don't end your turn though, do you? You see.
He
Still...
does.
And end your
does.
turn.
Oh, it
says.
wasn't end your turn. Okay, I can.
Hey, have a look.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
So that's you.
For
That's you
for the
done.
viewers, the one
done.
viewer that's going to be Russ later on.
Yeah.
Let's see if those cards are good.
I mean, I'm tempted by the sponsor. 6, 8.
Oh, that's very
Although-
funny.
The
You
CEO,
just played. You just gained a card that wants the reporter, haven't you?
Well, I'll be putting
CEO
it down next turn, so there's no worry. If you want, I want it back. That's fine. If we can keep doing this, Ben, you can get loads of cards.
Right. I'm going to deploy Ragnar to Luna. I'm going to banish the sponsor.
She's not gold or grey.
Yeah, so I don't get the influence.
You don't.
I'm going to take the CEO,
Okay, and you get a cube down in the institute.
and I got up to 5.
Very good.
Or U5s over there. Oh, that's not looking so pretty now.
Well, currently, all the 5s are scoring the full 4 points each.
Yeah, I'm 2 behind though, which is it's sad.
Well, that's no fucking good.
When I say 4 points each, I mean 4 points each per cube.
That's still no fucking good.
But one of us could upset the balance by placing a cube there.
That would be good.
I just want to score my hand now, so
I want to score it and win by 6 points.
I just hate my cards.
I do like that reporter. Interesting little card.
I am going to play the diplomat to Jupiter, and then
Oh, interesting.
and then
Who are you
me,
going to king make? Who are you going to king make?
me and Ben.
Yeah.
Not the other Dan, then. That's just terrible form.
Absolute kingmaker.
Well, no, you've hit me
Terrible
twice, Dan.
form.
Why would I give you something favourable?
Because it'd be unexpected.
I'll
That'd be
take
what's
Chloe.
novel about it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it'd be so funny. I trigger that, trigger Mars, and I get a helium done.
Bloody
Right,
kingmaker.
I'm going to play the reporter.
It doesn't trigger for you, does it?
Mm-hmm.
No. And I'm going to take the diplomat and get myself a fleet upgrade.
Right. Now, I really want this card out of my hand, but I also don't want to play it.
Play it.
So it's not a disaster if it's in my hand.
People are definitely going to be scoring some good points into this though, because I know Russ has got I know Dan's got at least 2 oranges as well, and he's holding them on, so he's got a lot of named cards. I think Russ had one of them, which so I don't know if Russ has got any more.
The mess hall cook.
Doesn't do
It's a
anything.
pulse guy, I
Sad
think.
face.
Something like that. If deployed
But you're
directly
going
on
to go
top
up
of
the
the grey
institute
orange.
again. Oh,
I'm
are you going to
gonna
do
take-
7? Are you doing 7? You've done
I'm gonna
7,
take that.
sir.
I'm going to have 7 cards on 7 cubes.
Alright,
on each.
that's
7
one of
cubes.
the triggers,
Trigger number 1.
Interesting.
which means Russ could trigger it for helium. I could trigger it for the fleet.
You could also trigger for helium.
Oh yeah, I could.
Game is
Oh, I'm
about
going to end my
to end.
turn. That's an important part of the whole thing.
I'm happy with my hand, so I'm going to scout, and I'm just going to put this card on top of Mars.
Okay, that's the end game trigger. Done.
That's
That's 2 of the 3, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 of the 3,
three.
because it's not the same person. It's done both.
If I just do, we have to have 3 different things, or if I also hit 7 helium? does
If
that
you
do it?
scout on Jupiter, game over, isn't it?
No, but I was just asking if it also triggers if I do helium.
No. So just to be crystal clear on it, the end
three
game
different.
triggered.
Yeah.
If there's 3 different, or one player's done 2.
Okay. What have I got here? Yeah, that's not going to happen, is it?
I guess I'll get some calculators out.
Okay. I'm going to play this sweet love.
Wedge. Yeah.
I'll place it. I'll place it here.
Yeah.
Reel the top card. Deploy it on another location. If deployed
Nanny.
directly on top of a silver,
There are none.
white or
White
copper.
or copper.
So none of it.
there are none.
So I'll just put it there.
Yep.
That's
So you got
done.
to pull from.
And then
Mars.
I do want
Oh no, you don't do that.
Mars. I get one of those. Okay.
Oh, so the game hasn't ended.
Okay. That's
No. Dan
Was I?
has the weakest hand, so he doesn't want to do it.
I'm going to go to Jupiter and increase my fleet.
And if I need a second Ben, then Ben becomes OG Ben.
I'm alright.
My best score in this game was 320.
That's really good.
My last score in this game was 195.
That's wank.
It was the winning score.
Were they
My
all
three-
3-player games?
No, my 320 score was a 2-player game with Frank.
Oh, interesting.
Shite.
place a card for. Oh, that's done.
Might be scouting, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm scouting for the rest of the game and probably spamming Jupiter.
So we've already got somebody at 7 helium, haven't we? So if I want to end the game, I've got
You'd have to go a little bit up the fleet track, yeah.
Right. So what you're saying is I've got no control over the end of the game.
Oh no, you do, Ben. You do, Ben, because you have triggered the Institute by
Oh, of
yourself.
course.
Oh, yeah, you need to get the
take
second
a
one.
helium.
You need
You could
two
do it on
helium.
2 helium.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for scout onto Mars, I take a helium, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's the
Well,
deck.
I'll take the whole deck, that's fine. There you go. I'll do it for you. There's
Thanks.
Nero.
And I'll have a helium, or I'll take all the helium. That's also fine, right?
So you're on 6 helium now. So I think
Yeah.
Ben's keen to end the game. So am I, which is good news. In which case, if
Good
Ben's
news,
going
everybody.
For it, I'm going to scout to the Institute.
Mm.
Get out my institute.
You may give them 2 helium to immediately take 1 turn out of order. Before you finish your turn. Huh.
Dangerous.
I like the look of this online gambler I took. It's like name 3 colours, then reveal the blah blah blah. But I like the end game ability, which is name a non-gold colour, reveal 7 cards, and you get all of them if they match that colour.
Amazing. Could you imagine now the clashes that there might occur, though, where you might lose money
Yeah,
point
yeah.
if you draw the wrong thing?
It's a massive gamble. I will play the online gambler anyway, though. That's just where I want to go. I like this gold one, but I don't really want the fucking helium.
I'm going to put the rulebook on its last page. The reason it might freeze a minute, but the reason I'm doing that is because it's got all of the guilds here, the colours you
Yeah.
can choose from.
Does that represent the amount of cards there are in the deck?
I don't think so. I think it represents the amount of people.
This character here. It
Sunhwa.
says for each obsidian and green on all locations. So it needs a pair on a location, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll place the gambler there then. Name 3 colors, then reveal the top card of the deck. If it matches the color you named, I'll go with gold. I don't know what's. I'll go with gold, red, and green. This one was the one. This one was the top card though, right? So that was the
Yeah,
top
it was,
card.
yeah. Orator. So that gets banished.
Okay, so banished. That's fine, and then I'll just take
Bye.
this and trigger the end game because I'm now on 7.
All right, so the end game triggered. We just played till we played an equal number of rounds. That means Dan, Glass, you take 1 more turn, and then Apollo gets the special ability to take 1 final turn. So that's it. There's 2 more turns.
Okay.
We were all rushing it anyway, weren't we? Well,
Yeah.
everyone except Dan Thorpe was rushing it.
All right, so I'll play the diplomat over there, and myself and Dan Thorpe will get a cube.
Oh, thanks.
And then I'll
not happy
take
with
the
that.
loan shark.
No!
Which will get me another cube.
Right, that's it. Finishes off, Ben.
So
Yeah, finish me off.
I need to get another cube on the Institute to be the outright winner.
Correct.
And that feels like a
And
good
you
use of
also
my
have the
time.
sovereign token. Oh, how did that
Yeah,
happen?
I don't need to claim that. So what cards can I pick up? Are any of them going to help me? Tell you what, I could just take the diplomat and not be the outright winner. That'd be nice.
Oh, damn. That'll get you an extra 19 points.
So it's 35 points currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
Well, technically, another
What would
2
you
points.
place? What would you have to place if you did that?
So I just have to place something out of my hand.
Yeah, can you get rid of anything?
So I think they're all worth 30 points.
La-di-da.
Well, that
Yeah.
one, though, by itself is worth more.
Yeah, so I think that one.
Depends if you get more points. Yeah. Depends
Now,
who
ironically,
you
the
think's
card I
winning
least
behind
want in
you.
my hand
Yeah.
gives me Institute tokens, so I don't want to deploy it.
Otherwise, yeah, definitely would be useless then.
Oh dear. Right.
You could always just. Oh, no, you want the diplomat. I was going to say you could always scout, but you want to pick up the diplomat, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, what? You get another go after this, Dan?
No, this is
No,
this
this
is
is
his
No,
go.
this is my extra go.
Oh, I would have been the last go, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were last, so he's got his +1 right now.
Got you.
So I'm
I think
going
I reckon I've scored the absolute lowest. With
Fingers
my hand
crossed.
being hit so badly.
This
that.
could go
Absolutely
horribly
love that.
wrong, but we're going to go for it.
Lysander.
Play Lysander. I'm going to play him not on Luna, so he gets banished. I'm going to
Yeah.
gain the top card of the deck and
Yeah.
hope it doesn't fuck me. That's probably fine.
And then you're going to pull.
And then I'm going to pull the diplomat.
Yeah.
And then gain
You got
2 more points.
you got up
Get
on the
him-
fleet,
yeah,
but also
92
you get
points
a lot
there.
less there. All right, that's it, right?
Yeah. So, does anybody have to do any end games actions based on
I
their
do.
hand?
I have 2.
Go for it.
I have 2 oranges. They're going to
Uh,
become named.
Yeah,
No,
you
he
just do
didn't
that.
mean
You,
that. He meant
you,
like,
you can do that when you score. Some of them do, like, say, gain a card at the end of the game.
Oh, right, no. I've
like
got-
the gambler there, for example.
Yeah,
No,
I've
no,
just got to treat him as somebody.
So, if we start with Ben, because he was the first player,
Okay.
just flop out your hand. Let's score them one at a time. I'll do it for you. So, first card, out.
Okay.
You're just doing the actual printed values so far.
I'm just going to do them one at a time.
Yeah, just do them one at a time and tell us exactly what each one's worth and show us any evidence to back up whatever.
I've got my diplomat I've just got, who's worth 35.
He is worth 35, I agree.
I've
Next.
got the developer I just acquired, who is worth 9 plus, I think, 25 is the one I want there.
So 34.
Oh,
So
wow.
69.
He's nice. He's nice.
Yeah, that was the one I just randomly got there.
Yeah, with a 25 out. Brilliant.
Another 30 for the Messieurs.
Yeah,
And you've got the copper, yeah?
Yeah.
So another 30. So you're going to go to 99.
and I've got a pathologist who gets 30 because there's 10 banished cards, at least 10 banished cards.
There is 12, yeah.
That's
So
cool.
Got
129.
politician, who is another 30 because I'm tied for the most in the
Nice.
institute.
Oh, yeah, it was well worth tying them. Gained fucking
159.
34
I've
points.
got razor designer, who is with a gold and no obsidians, so that's 30.
Where's your gold? Is the gold in your hand?
Oh, the gold is about to come out, yeah.
Yeah. So 30 puts you on.
Mustang.
Mustang is 20 core plus 1, 2, 3,
Another 30.
4, 5 different cards, so it's another
Oh, 25, yeah.
25, so 45 for her.
Jesus.
I would
She's
say
cool.
Ben's probably won.
Hey.
194 plus another 20. 214 for your cards, Ben.
That was good, that.
All right, your cards,
Yeah.
Russ.
Do you want to do my calculator?
No.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay. So I played with this card at the very start and I decided to fucking go for it. So 20 plus 15 if I have 3 helium, 3 influence, and 3 fleet track at least on each.
So 35, yeah?
35.
Yep.
This one is another 35, 25 plus 10 for the
Yeah.
helium. So 70. I don't have any golds, which I'll prove like so.
80.
Well, by my count, I'm on 105.
You said you don't have any. Oh, sorry. I thought that said. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. So 105.
Yeah, that's fine.
This one scores me another 30, so it's 135.
Yeah,
And this one scores me another 30, so that's 165.
165.
That's not as many as Ben.
No, not by a long shot.
That's the sort of scoring I enjoy.
All right. On me, someone can do mine?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I've got the packs with Helga. Hang on, that's not the right way around.
Yeah, that one wants Darion, Severo, Orion, Virgo, or Pellis. Sorry, do you have any of those?
Oh, for some reason, when we said earlier, it's her that wants the packs. Yeah. Fine. No, hang on, actually.
It's 50 so far.
Oh, it's another colour. That's fine, yeah. So I've only got the 20 there, and then I've got that one there for another 30.
50 so far.
50.
And then I've got this one. So I'm going to treat this card as gold. So this one is 15, and then it's worth another 5 for Luna. So 20. So I get 20 points from this guy.
Yeah, 70.
But the ability is gold because of this one. There is at least one banished red, and it's with that gold card. Therefore, this one is worth
35.
105.
So that's 105.
There we go. That's it.
All right, then. This dude comes out, and he's just worth 13. But he also becomes Severo, which is important. This girl comes out and doesn't need to be named, but I needed another orange to make her work, so she's worth 30 because I'm about to show some golds.
So you've 60 points so far then.
43 because he hasn't.
This one I haven't got a grey, so I don't get that.
Oh,
70.
that's right. Yes, the Severo things later. Yeah.
So we've got Fitchner, who's worth 25. I haven't got a red, but I have now got Severo, so that's 35.
So you go to 78.
Then we've got Victra, and she's worth 20. I've got Severo or Darrow, and I've got the Howlers, so she's worth 40.
Well, yeah, you can show us them in a minute.
I've got the Howlers.
Oh, there we go.
He's worth 20 plus another 15 if he's with Severo, and his ability is the shit. He blocks stealing or banishing.
3 that want Severo, so that goes Severo.
Yeah.
5. So you go for 1, 2, 3, 1, 5, 3.
And he blocks all stealing and banishing, so I was not worried at all.
Oh my god, I'm just
Then I've got the Loan Shark, and I have 7 cards. She's worth 20, so it's quite a nice little thing at the end.
So 1, 7, 3.
And then I have the Ash Lord, who I didn't get to make as much use of as I would have liked.
So no blues.
No blues. There's
Any
no
banished
blues either, I don't think.
Nope.
No.
Just solid 25 though.
Yeah.
So 198.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Fleet markers go next. So Ben, you score 2.
No, he scores 3.
3.
Does score 3.
He's
Yeah,
on for
2's the track number he's
Trying
on.
to rob me of 1 point.
I score 6. Dan scores 28.
And I scored 21.
21.
Done.
All right. Helium. Ben, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So 2, 3, 5. Yeah, I'll do it. 3, 5. I get the full 18, so I go to 199. Have you done yours?
No, I haven't
Dan?
done mine.
2, 3, 4. You got 7 for. Hang on a minute. I gave myself
No,
18.
you should be 21 because I'm 21.
Yeah, so another 3. 21 for you. Have you done yours, Dan Glass?
No.
6
And
points.
then 10 more.
10 points for the Sovereign token. That's the winner.
Me.
2, 4, 5. Done. Now, for the Institute, it's going to be 4 each cube for you and Dan Glass. And we don't do second place, so everyone else gets a point per cube, which is really annoying.
So I just
28 points.
I just get 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4. It's 28 points each for you two. And I'm going to get 6.
So Ben smashed it.
And did anybody have over 7 cards?
No.
No.
I had 4 actually.
This was
That's
a successful game in that regard.
Ben comes back victorious on 273.
I feel like my coming out the gates firing guns at Dan may have had a significant impact on his game.
Yes, you guys, the banish obviously hurt. The double banish killed me.
I think I would stick to just a 3 for this game. 3 players at the end of an evening. I think 4 adds a bit of time. I like it though. I like this game.
Yeah, it was
I think you'll find what adds a bit of time is me.
not untrue.
Fun little diversion. Fun little diversion.
No, this was quite cool. I
enjoyed this game actually. I like
it's good, isn't it?
I like the unique cards. So that's nice.
It's a nice bit of laugh like going on with it. It's lightweight. I don't see any point for owning it, but I'd happily play it as like an end of an evening or.
I got it for like 30 quid.
It's not
all
bad.
All blinged out.
Yeah, that's not a bad grapefruit.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Red Rising. It's made me kind of want to read the books, especially after reading the synopsis.
The best thing about this, in a way, to be honest with you, is because it's quite light and short. It didn't matter that my last place was basically an obvious thing right off the gates, pretty much. So therefore, it was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna play it to have fun because I can't do anything else.
It's definitely designed as a filler, isn't it? Like if you do fall behind like you did, you're not going to be sat there for 4 hours.
Yeah,
fuming.
No, it was
and
absolutely
it
fine.
also was really funny when Ben just kicked your head in on turn 1.
It was funny. Yeah, it was absolutely funny. Yeah, really funny. Yeah. You see, the thing is though, if Dan had like hit my hand the first time he played that card, I reckon he would have still played it on me the second time he played it.
No, because it would have been banished after the first time. So I could have done it again.
Yeah, Roke only gets to get 1 card, then he fucks off. But yeah, I enjoy the aspect of that where each and every card is unique.
That was cool though. That with 3 cards.
I like the theme. I'm starting to spot themes. Like now that I know that the oranges all count for someone else, that's quite cool.
Yeah, I was trying to hunt. I had an orange, and I thought I'll probably be able to get another one. I was trying to hunt one down, and I didn't. I couldn't get one.
How was your TTS experience, Ben?
It was good.
Did it
doesn't live up to the real world, but like
no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Given where we are.
Fuck me, that would have been ace to have.
That would have triggered that one as well.
For me, it just scratches an itch. And I said to Dan actually, I get on surprisingly well with TTS. I thought I'd hate it, but I think I'm going to do it a little bit even outside the lockdown with people. I don't think I'm going to completely walk away from TTS.
I think if I sit here fiddling with just a deck of cards and some poker chips, that'll probably tide me over. Then I've got like a physical thing and I've got a game.
Yeah, because I think you do like flicking those chips around your fingers.
I do.
I'm one of those pesky Magic players, so I'm one of those people that's constantly reorganizing the cards in their hand when it's a card game.
You're constantly shuffling them around.
Yeah.
I did that a little bit as well because of Netrunner.
You played Netrunner.
This game was cool. Well, thanks for this game though, and go for loading the other mod.